DJ Dozer, the beat architect. DJ Dozer, the beat architect.
The tightly contested third place playoffs was between SKW and DTS in the under-15 group. The two rivals played a close-knit game, with having played a lot of games over the weekend. SKW managed to seal their third place of the season by winning 1-0.
It wasn't an easy ride. We had to change from how we played yesterday. Look, the boys were a bit tired yesterday. It was so difficult for us to contain the game. But otherwise, today we brought in a different system, a different style of play. That's why we were able to get a goal in. But otherwise, we could have led already by 3-4 goals. It's only that I think the injuries also kicked in. We had two of our players on the field injured, couldn't run much. But otherwise, the game was okay. And I can only applaud the boys for fighting back. I know we could have gone all the way, but I mean it's what it is now. But going forward, we can always just go back, and I think we still have a few more games, not in the league, but tournament-wise. But otherwise, I just feel next time we rather have the whole full marathon than having to play group stages and then we go to knockouts. It's much easier because then it's a true testing of character and also technical ability of the players. Because otherwise, it becomes more of a thing where we play. Players get tired, they get injured, and then we don't have players anymore. But otherwise, thank you for HopSol for bringing this game to us. But otherwise, I can only applaud them for their work done. Fight again to win the league. We won it already. I think under 15 won it 2 times. We thought last year we finished second. So this time around we thought we could take it again, but then we didn't have a lot of ammunition. But then otherwise, next year definitely we're going to fight for it. We can only work hard for that.
After playing the semi-final and losing out the semi-final at CPS, the guys were a little bit down. It was a bit difficult to bring them up for the third and the fourth place. But for my side, they did pretty well. Out of a lot of academies, they come out fourth. So we'll just take it from there. Just take it from here. Yeah, they did. Overall, TTS contain a lot of points. They have 41 points. My main aim was to end the year on a high note, but unfortunately we couldn't make it to the finals. But I'm still proud of my boys. I know definitely next season we'll strengthen the team, get new other players, and players that are coming from the under 13 to the under 15. They will add much value to the team. So we will strengthen the team a bit, and then we will take it from there. There are areas, especially up front, scoring goals. It's a challenge for us. So I have to, like people say, I have to scout for players. I have to look around for players that can score goals. As we all know, it's a headache for us. Players that can score goals, but I will get boys that can score goals, and also in defense, some strong boys. I will bring them in, and then we'll have a good team. Yes.
DJ Dozer, the beat architect.
After almost making it to the finals, surprise package Baller Boys had to settle to come face to face with Kasona FA in the under-17 third playoffs. The Yellow Army was out for blood on the day as they were determined not to let their third spot out of sight. With their prowess, they managed to beat Baller Boys 2-0.
Yeah, sometimes you just need luck to win your game. So we were unfortunate, so we lost. I think that's the area we need to rectify in our next games. So let me just say next season, we were not like our final product is not always we don't score. So definitely that was a contributing factor because as I said that we have been struggling with the depth of the team. So playing third place without a sub it's a really difficult situation. The game was fine. It went well, although my boys didn't execute all the balls they had to put away. But the bigger picture, we got the third place. That makes us actually proud to have something. The game plan was just actually to score as much goals as we can. Since we noticed that they don't even have a bench, so we try to run them out actually, so we can score and all that. But our boys, I don't know, it's young boys, so maybe they slept late also, some of them. But overall, they did what we asked of them. I have to say they were outstanding throughout the whole season. I can't say there's a game that they actually lacked that much. Although no game is perfect, but they were outstanding throughout the season. Definitely. We'll up our game again, as we do every season. And where we lacked, we made notes of that, and we're going to correct it. And next season, we are coming for everything.
14 people. Teenagers 11 and then the two linesmen. The tallest guy. Number 22.
DJ Daughter, the beat architect.
Look, not a good game at all. From KV's point of view, or from KV's side, we didn't play our normal game. CBS forced us to play long. We were pressed. And one thing I didn't like about my team is that we didn't show character in this game. We were supposed to play our own game. We were under pressure. I don't know why. The boys put themselves under pressure. But we want to thank HopSol for giving us this opportunity to play football. It's by playing football where our boys can develop. It's by playing football where our boys improve. And there's a great platform to do that. We are really grateful for what they have done for us, for allowing us to play football here. We want to thank every KFA parent that came here and then supported the boys, and every individual as well that came here to watch football. Because football is what we need in the country. Football is what we want in the country, and we really want to thank everyone involved. Congratulations to CBS for winning the league. In all honesty, there wasn't much between the two teams. We were more in the middle and more on the sides, but there wasn't much threat from both sides. KFA only had one good opportunity. CBS a half chance and they scored it. So it wasn't a beautiful game per se, in my point of view, from both teams. There wasn't really a knocking of football. I don't know if it's the pitch that prevented the boys from playing football, but I can't say it's the pitch because the other two games we played as KFA and we knocked the ball. So I think the pressure got toll of the boys, and I think the boys struggled with the pressure in terms of the game. I think the problem with our boys is, when this group, last time we won the league, I think it was under 13 or something. So I think the nerves took the toll of us. That's why they didn't play the normal game. And also maybe the excitement, maybe the excitement was too much for the boys. But those are things that you as a coach need to learn teach the boys. It's a learning curve. As from next year, I think they will do better because they will learn from this mistake that we have done. I mean the whole KFA setup. But in all honesty, the boys tried. Even though they were nervous, even though they didn't play the full potential, but they fought until the end. As you can see, the dying minutes we had a good chance, and great players for KFA. I think we are really doing well as coaches. I also want to thank my coaches, my whole management in KFA, because we are producing players in KFA. Boys are going to the national team, boys are doing well in regional teams, boys are doing well at the club, and also we have good discipline from the players as well. So it's not just about good playing, but we also have good discipline. So overall, I think KFA is doing very, very, very well. So thank you to HopSol again. I applaud you guys for this opportunity. Look, if there was no football in this country, what would those boys have done? Because nowhere there's football. It's only in HopSol. So I would really like to thank them again.
I feel very great, and I have to give it to my players for putting in the shift, for listening, following instructions, defensively, attacking wise. I'm really happy, and I have also to congratulate the opponents, the coach. They did a good job. They played good. So we have learned from them. We have checked how they play. We need to close up, and we need to play to get them on certain set pieces or throw-ins, and that we worked on. I'm really happy for the boys. The analysis was a tough game. Both teams trying to play from the back. I know they are a playing team. They want to play. They want the ball. But I need to close those spaces as quick as possible so that they do not get it on the silver platter. They need to work for it. And the good thing about my team is that defensively, they can do a good job.
DJ Dozer, the beat architect.
In what many describe as a fairy tale story for River Heights FA was surely to be witnessed by an ecstatic crowd for the final between ACFA-A. The boys from the River were to go against the league favourites for the Under-17 trophy. River Heights showed guts and determination throughout the season with some exceptional display of football. The tough game produced some nerve-wracking moments, with River Heights FA coming out victorious, winning the match 1-0.
Emotions are too much, but I believe in my boys. I knew they would do it, because one thing we are having at our team is fighting spirit. It doesn't matter we are playing which team or we are against which team, but I love my boys because they fight as a team. Yes, we're playing a good seasoned team, and I love my boys the way they fight. That's why we won the game today. If I said that, I would be lying. To tell you the truth, we didn't believe that. The one we thought we would do well with under 15, but they went out in quarterfinal. And then under 17, when we played against SKW, we won. Then we played Bola Boys, we won 4-0. Then after that, after the Bola Boys game, when we won 4-0, that's when we started believing. But we knew that we were going to play a CA team, which is good, and it's having also good coaches. But my boys fought until the end. Yeah, I think next year, because our club doesn't have under 19s, so next season we'll be having under 19s, and we'll keep on fighting the way we are fighting. And I want to thank my boss for everything what he's doing for the boys.
It was a tough game. Look here, River Heights, really awesome side. They've got a good support system, and I'm really happy for them and their cause. All right, it's just a pity for our boys that we just came up a little bit short, but I believe our boys will come out stronger than this. I fielded in a nice young side here, and I think we're preparing them good for next year. Next year will be another story. That's the beauty of the game. That's football. The ball is round. There's 11 players, 22 players chasing the same ball. So I guess that on the day, I think River Heights wanted it more than us. But at least I know that my boys put out everything that they had out there, and that's all that they can I can ask from them. I look forward to it already. You know, that's me. I like my planning. I look at the progress that each player has made, and I think it's going to be a different scenario from next year onwards. Guys, keep loving this game, keep respecting this game, and playing football. Okay? And that's what I want from you guys. Period. Now, guys, so you hold your heads up high now. All right, guys, and we push on. If you come up here saying that you guys improved from these games, I'm a happy coach. You guys have all impressed. You guys have all impressed, so don't doubt yourself now. All right, guys, so we keep our heads up and we show that we're still going to fight for more. The secret is keeping it up. Okay, guys? All right, guys, let's call it nice and loud here. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
DJ
6, 7, 8 months of football, I can see that the future of Namibian football is in good hands. So thank you very, very much, especially to the parents. Some of the parents, I could see the enthusiasm, especially, I'm not going to mention the team, but that's the sort of spirit that we want to see. We want to see that winning spirit coming all the way down. River Heights, are you fine? That's what football does. It takes you to places that we've never imagined. So congratulations to all the winners today and everybody that participated. We look forward to many, many more years, and we want to see this league growing and growing and becoming the hope of Namibian football. So thank you very much.
Team spirit is the most important thing, so I would love for you guys to give yourself a round of applause, all the parents and supporters, please. Thank you very much. Can I please have Mr. Robert and Mr. Collins Nelson Shaunga? Who has scored 16 goals. Relative of the year is Phileas from CBS. Another round of applause for Phileas, who has only conceded 6 goals throughout the whole season. Moving on to our MVP of the year, please welcome Robinho from KFA. And our under 15 team of the year, please welcome the red and white boys from Olympia, DTS.
Just like
DJ Dozer, the beat architect.
The kids in the streets don't have none. It says sugar and pop was the middleman. Inside La Fera was the struggle, man. 20 plus years I'm still hustling, man. The hunger is there to succeed, brah. But you left Fera through the hard times. Only the strong do get up, brah. Tough times never last, but people do. Tough times never last. Tough times never last, but people do. Tough times never last.
Gun dance.
Ready to mela, cause God is good and it's all the time.
Gun dance. Gun dance.
Ready to mela, cause God is good and it's all the time.
Gun dance. But we feel we need some more. Come on now, change your style a bit. And be thankful, Jay had it. Come on now. But we feel we need some more. Come on now, change your style a bit. And be thankful, Jay had it. Come on now. Gun dance.
Ready to mela, cause God is good and it's all the time.
Gun dance.
All the time.
Gun dance.
alright?
Alles alright.
How's it? Okay, maar net ietsje maar gebrand.
Dat is
Maar dan meer maar een beetje geniet.
Hey, dan goed.
Alright.
Alright.
Welcome, David.
Thank you very much for your kindness. It has made a big difference. It has made a difference. Your gift, what you have come to give us today has made a big difference. So thank you very much.
Thank you. It's our pleasure.
Cool.